When I first saw the OA Defense OA2311 online, my initial opinion was meh. Not for me. The biggest issue for me was assuming the grip looked thick and uncomfortable, especially if you have smaller hands. It was one of those things that at first glance just didn't excite me. But I'm glad I gave it a chance, and I think you will be too. So let's dive in. Welcome back. To start, what is the OA Defense OA2311? They are no longer Oracle arms and won't refer to themselves as Oracle arms. They are OA Defense, and the OA is simply a nod to their past. OA Defense says the OA2311 represents the pinnacle of what can be achieved by combining a time-tested operating system with modern engineering and state-of-the-art manufacturing processes. It is the ultimate combination of race gun DNA and duty weapon reliability. The OA2311 is a derivative of the Series 70 1911 firing system. The hammer, sear, and disconnector are all cross-compatible with Series 70 components. However, the mainspring housing, sear, and trigger bow assembly are proprietary to the OA2311, which means you'd have to reach out to them for these parts. For those of you hearing Series 70 and getting nervous, the OA2311 is drop safe and has undergone extensive third-party testing to ensure the safety of this pistol. So you can carry this and use it on the range to train hard without worrying about safety. Now, maybe you're thinking that doesn't intimidate you. I carried and trained with my CS plenty, my Staccato CS, which is built around the Series 70 design, but the cost of those mags, maybe that turns you off. Lucky enough, the OA2311 will work with any P320 compatible magazines. Originally, this shipped with branded mags from OA Defense. However, Magpul is now the official mag supplier for the 2311. These new mags are stainless steel construction and come with 15, 17, or 21 round capacity. At under $40, these mags are much more obtainable. And unless you want the higher capacity, you probably won't need to buy additional mags since this ships with 5 brand new mags. For the price you pay for Staccato, you only get 2 mags and extras are in the neighborhood of $70. This gives you enough mags to train with, carry with, and have some backups. Personally, I hate unloading my carry ammo so I can use the only 2 mags I have and then reloading it when I'm finished. I like having extra mags that I can train with and beat up on the range while having dedicated carry mags. I don't care if my range mags get wet, muddy, or riddled with dirt, which can happen on the range if you're working your reload skills. For those of you that have jumped on the red dot train, this ships with 3 adapter plates that give you a wide variety of mounting options. It includes an adapter for RMR footprint optics, Holosun K/RMSC, and Delta Point Pro, with adapters being available for other options like Trijicon SRO and Aimpoint Acro. These are press fit, and it is a tight fit. OA Defense recommends using a mallet or rubber gunsmithing hammer to properly seat both the optic and adapter plate during install. This tight fit helps ensure the plate and optic are locked in and won't wiggle loose under recoil. The magwell on this does a great job with giving you a solid grip and assisting with reloads. You have 2 different options, the compact magwell that you see in this video or an extended magwell, which gives you a full-size grip length with the 17 round magazine. The grip itself is the same between the full-size and compact versions, and the magwells are interchangeable, so you can have it set up however works best for your wants or needs. The compact magwell that comes with the compact version isn't wide, but it does have a very pronounced front ledge and a decent ramp in the rear. Reloading with this has been easy, and I don't think I've have had any hangups while inserting my reload. Dropping mags is also easy with the P320 pattern mag release, which can be flipped around if you're a lefty. This will be compatible with any P320 mag release, so if you have a favorite you like, you can throw it in. I do have to break my grip a little bit to reach and operate the mag release, but it's not much, and I do have these little Whopper Junior hands. I did receive this used from a friend, and as of this review, I have well over 1,000 rounds through this pistol on the range. I've had a lot of fun shooting it too. The recoil is soft, the trigger is great, and the controls are nice. The trigger is short and sweet, and it really is short and sweet. There's hardly any pre-travel, and with the adjustable over travel screw, it stops right at the hammer brake. The only thing better than the trigger brake is the reset. The reset is very short. All of this combined makes the OA2311 very easy to shoot fast. One thing that really stood out to me about this was how easily and naturally it points for me. Bringing this up to my line of sight, my dot lands where I'm looking very consistently. When you're considering something for your EDC, having your sights come up on target consistently is important. As for holding on to it, the grip is a lot better than I assumed it to be, honestly. I thought it looked a little big seeing it online, and I certainly underestimated it. I can actually touch my thumb to my middle finger when I have a full grip on the pistol. One of my favorite features is the absence of a beaver tail safety. Not having the grip safety allows the grip to be a lot more contoured, lets you get a higher grip, and is overall more comfortable. The grip itself is polymer, which helps to reduce your overall weight. The rest of the frame is made of 70-75 aluminum, which gives you a good balance of weight and durability. I do like a more aggressive stipple than this comes with, and I wish it had more stippling in the smooth areas, especially on the front. The deep ridges are good enough, but I would prefer having this stipple wrap all the way around the grip to the front texture as well. But grip texture is comfortable, and it doesn't beat up your hands on the range. It hasn't irritated my skin when I've been carrying all day either, and that's great if this is going to be your EDC. It does maintain the 1911 style thumb safety, which is ambidextrous, and it's very easy to reach and turn on and off. I do see a lot of wear on the right side of the frame from the safety, so it might be hugging the frame a little too much, but I've never seen the impact functionality. But maybe that's just this one. The left side doesn't seem to have the same kind of wear. Coming in at 26 ounces unloaded, it's definitely not the lightest pistol on the market, but it's also not the heaviest. Of course, with a good holster and good belt, this can be mitigated pretty well. Holster compatibility though is a bit limited. This is due to the thumb ledges that are designed into the frame. The ledges are purpose-built for resting your support hand thumb on the ledge to help you reduce muzzle flip and get your sights back on target faster. You can also use them as index points for your trigger finger. It does make a noticeable difference during live fire too. Personally, I'm indifferent when it comes to thumb ledges, but I know a lot of people like these, and I see them get added to 2011 style pistols a lot, especially with more compact pistols like the Staccato CS. Because of this though, you'll need a specific holster for the 2311. Holsters are available from companies such as QVO Tactical, Gunfighters Inc., and TacRig, among others. For a full list, you can visit the OA Defense website. I'm using a holster from Grayman Solutions, and if you're looking for a holster for your 2311, you can get free shipping from Grayman Solutions using code SHENANY. After shooting this so much, I did have some feeding issues. I'm not really sure if that was gun related, ammo related, or user induced. What I observed was around failing to go into the chamber. Seemed like it would get hung up either on the barrel or the extractor. Either way, it would stop and I'd have to reset. I use a variety of ammo on the range, cheap, expensive, remanufactured. That being said, the pistol worked more than it didn't, but I do encourage you, as I would with any firearm you purchase, to get to the range and run it hard before you decide to carry it so that you'll know if it runs reliably or not. Staccato price with more affordable mags and better mag compatibility, and you get 5 total mags out of the box. Great ergonomics, easy to shoot, easy to carry, simple to take down. I think the OA2311 Compact is a fresh take on the 2011 platform, and the time and effort put into designing the firearm is very apparent. But I'm just some guy on the internet, so what do you think? Have you got your hands on one of these? What are your thoughts? Would you give up your 2011 to try one? Is it all hype, or is this the next evolution in 2011 design? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave some in the comments and I'll do my best to respond to everyone. I'll catch you guys on the next one.